Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Why Are So Many Hidden Cameras Being Found in Hotel Rooms? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. There's something really strange going on out there in hotel rooms, motel rooms, and in the Airbnb space. For some reason, people are finding more and more hidden cameras in their hotel rooms and their rentals than ever before. They're finding them in objects like clocks and radios and things just displayed on the shelves. They're finding cameras hidden in the walls and in the furniture. They're finding them in a lot of the bedrooms as well. Can't imagine why that would be, but it can't be anything too encouraging. So what's really going on and how can you protect yourself? Well, part of the problem is that many people just don't expect to be spied on in a hotel or an Airbnb, so they don't really look and they don't really find cameras. Which leads us to believe that since a lot of people aren't looking for them, then there are probably a lot more instances of people being spied on than most people realize. But we think there's more going on than that. We believe that since it's common knowledge that the drug cartels and human traffickers are running many of their victims through a lot of national hotel chains and motel chains, and they're using those buildings, those hotel rooms, to work their sex slaves out of, and in addition to that, they're using cameras to secretly record their prostitutes, their sex slaves, with their customers for blackmail purposes. We're guessing that a lot of the women and their customers are being blackmailed with videos of themselves after they leave. Think about it for a second. If you're a criminal, why would you limit the amount of money you can make off your sex slave to $300 a customer when you could make much more than that by blackmailing them with the video footage you took of them with the hooker? Now, instead of making $300 for each customer, you can make $3,000 by also blackmailing them. We suspect that there has been an explosion of this sort of illicit activity out there, and that unsuspecting people are being blackmailed by these creeps all over the place. I think that given how popular videotaping has become in the culture recently, we suspect that there are a lot of people who aren't even blackmailing. They're just secretly videotaping strangers in these hotel rooms. Nearly 60% of Americans said they were worried about hidden cameras in Airbnb homes in 2019. And 11% of vacation home renters said that they had discovered a hidden camera during their stay. Spy cameras are not a new problem. In South Korea, for example, more than 30,000 cases of filming with hidden cameras were reported to the police between 2013 and 2018. The number of hidden spy camera reports has exploded because of the increasing accessibility and low cost of such cameras. So, how can you protect yourself from all of this nonsense? Well, there are several things you can do. First, you can begin a physical search of your hotel room or your Airbnb for any hidden cameras that may be there. Start with rooms like bathrooms and bedrooms. Those are the most common places that they hide these cameras. Airbnb hosts are allowed to have cameras in their homes, but they must inform guests, and the cameras must not be placed in private spaces like bathrooms. Almost all covert cameras are concealed in household devices such as lights, thermostats, and plugged-in clock radios. Look and see if anything looks like it's out of the ordinary, and then inspect it. Most spy cameras are connected to an electrical source or an electronic device. A lot of people will unplug their clock radios when they enter their hotel room for that very reason. Even well-hidden cameras will have a small amount of reflective glass over the lens that can be seen. If you use your flashlight and you shine it on something that could possibly hide a camera, then you'll usually see a reflection there, which is a pretty good way of detecting the camera itself. Now, you also want to check the Wi-Fi network. A hidden camera must be connected to a local Wi-Fi network in order to be viewed. over the internet. Wi-Fi scanning apps like Fing can identify devices on your network that are cameras. Those who hide cameras might use a separate Wi-Fi network to stream live video footage, but Wi-Fi scanning apps can also detect how many networks are on the system. The next thing you do is to look for devices that are broadcasting with your own Wi-Fi network. You can use an app like Wiggle to find devices that are broadcasting some sort of Bluetooth or Wi-Fi network name. Next, you can buy a spy camera detector. Spy camera detectors can scan for radio frequencies connected to hidden cameras. They can be easily bought online from websites like Amazon or AliExpress. But this method works only if the hidden camera is transmitting data. So many of them now have SD cards that just store the data to be retrieved later by the owner, so those are much more difficult to detect. Experts say that while it is possible to buy a radio frequency scanner, the cheapest ones are probably not that good. Like anything else, you get what you pay for. If it's $30, it's probably not going to be very good. But the better ones can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So what should you do if you find a hidden camera? Well, they should be reported to the front desk. Once you find a camera in your room, don't trust any other room in that hotel. You should relocate to another hotel immediately. You should also report hidden cameras to the police, even if it's just for documentation purposes or for future litigation or criminal charges. You should also report everything to Airbnb so they can prevent this person from ever doing business again. A lot of VIPs, when they check into a hotel room anywhere in the US or around the world, like a former president that openly discussed this, they'll just assume they're being watched by hidden cameras the entire time that they're in the room, and they'll act accordingly to protect their privacy. It's a crazy world out there, and you have to protect yourself all the time. Good luck, and thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.